around Rainview Drive and back Broadway and stop there safely. Yeah, it's
almost underwater right now.
yeah, I mean, look at the street, it's coming down. Pretty funny. In a weird way.
Well, if someone came from an alien planet, they'd be going like, how do you breathe underwater like that? I've watched a whole bunch of
How
different
do you breathe
underwater
underwater and be led by a monkey at the same time?
Watched a show about the progressive music scene.
Yeah.
Then one about the Birmingham music scene, particularly. The 10 best progressive bands. I'd never heard of one of them, Camel. I've heard of them, but I'd never heard any of their music.
Heard their music, yeah, what you mean? Camel?
Yeah.
Frampton's
Great
Camel?
fucking band in England. Great.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Just finished watching one about Mott the Hoople. First of all, they did a lot more records than I realized.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
And I don't know how Ian Hunter ever got a fucking career. I love the band. I love a fucking couple of their songs, especially love the album Mott. It's just great. But he's not a good singer. And I don't know how he kept his career going. Oh, I know why. It's because he's a fucking good songwriter. That's what it comes down to. He's a good performer.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to have him and Eric Burden sharing lead vocal duties in the band.
It's like that Traveling Wilburys with Bob Dylan and Tom Petty singing harmony.
Okay, let's do it.
One of the things I really appreciate that they talked about is that Mott the Hoople were not a bunch of bums. These guys rehearsed. They fucking went out and when they went out and did a show, it was a fucking tight fucking show. Everybody loved them. They were so popular. They were really big.
You can't even see the jetty.
Yeah. But it's funny because some things are so huge over in England that they don't even fucking make a penny over in America. Or that's one of the things. These guys say no. You think they were driving Rolls Royces, but no, they were not getting paid.
Well, the thing is, if you're number one Great Britain and still not able to pay your rent, I mean, there's not enough people. I mean, you will be able to for the first couple of years maybe, but I mean after that, there's not enough people in Britain to do that, to cover all that. We've got, what's Britain got? Maybe 25 million people?
Actually, they got 120 million.
Okay, how many have we got? 300? They can't even get close.
320 million.
They can't even get close to what we've got.
They haven't got the ability to have the supplies or anything like that. If they went to just water and or wind and sunlight power here, we could actually close our borders to the rest of the world and tell everybody to fuck off. And I don't think that's a good idea. We haven't even got that bad.
Left lane close to him. Damn it.
But the one that did the story of
Reset the Pearson.
it's interesting, they did all this work up here just a few years ago.
They're doing it all again.
Maybe they're getting ready for the holiday show, holiday on water thing. I came down here one year for the regatta.
No, I've done that too, but sure seems like there's a lot of missing stuff. And there is. I mean, it seems like there's more missing stuff every week. Okay, we want to pass me for some reason, so I'll let you get up here.
Why is it passing on the right? the speed limit.
Well, it's a high tide.
It's a real high tide. Younger woman that doesn't know what the speed limit is.
Yep. Like I said, I realize I'm going 2 miles over, maybe.
Most of the time, it's hard to keep a car from going, no matter what. Even when it's flat, it's hard to keep going at exact speed.
Yeah.
But these people are obviously
They're going 45.
they're completely not paying attention, and they're showing. So fuck you to the world, to American rules, to ethics. But that's because we live in a country that has no ethics anymore. That's a gone thing.
Well, like I've said before, and I don't like it, but we have to start grading on a curve. And that's cheating people. I have to admit, I'll even admit it. But that's what we're going to have to start doing. We're going to have to start grading on a curve. And by that I mean, the more you make, the more you have to pay in fines. You know, if you get caught speeding, then what would hurt a poor person, we're going to hurt you just as much as we would a poor person. If you're a millionaire, from now on, the speeding ticket's not going to cost you $120. It's going to cost you $1,520. See, now the light's flashing again.
Yeah, so now it's running better than it was. It was kind of doing that, and now it's not doing it as much. Partially downhill.
Yeah, when we went up the hill, it's not doing it.
Now it's not flashing.
Yeah.
I know what well, on my little Plymouth, the check engine light came on and it never went off.
Now, I've had I've had cars that did the Zephyr. But it had been in a wreck, so it had a reason to not have it.
It just gets old. It gets really when you buy a car and it starts having, if it's little problems and it's not a very expensive car, but if you paid the money and the car is still having problems when it shouldn't, or something like that. That one right there, the check engine light, that's something that has to do with shoddy work by the manufacturer. That's all it is to it. Because it's regular, common, happens all the time. Not acceptable.
Maybe I'll just go to QFC, so if the car dies, at least it's only a couple of blocks walk. I don't think the car is going to die and refuse to start, there's people at QFC more likely to not complain if I left the car there overnight. Even though I'm not planning to do that.
See, now it's running fine.
Yeah, as we're sitting here.
And it's done this before.
Since you're going to go across that.
It's rough.
Since you're going to go across that way anyway, I don't know why I didn't do that.
I noticed it was getting ready to cross. I looked at the light and there's plenty of time. Okay, people, let's go.
I was going to go ahead and get in the left-hand lane, but then that truck decided to cut me off, so. Now there's trucks in both lanes. cutting me off because you get to keep going now. Isn't that nice?
Motor trucks on site. Oh, maintenance.
I thought it said one site first. It very easily could be just that seafoam cleaning through, going through the
It's helping.
system,
It's probably because of the injectors.
breaking all the chunks up and stuff.
Well, it's kind of funny because they run the commercials about having to clean the gasoline.
Yeah.
Still fucking goes up fucking idiots. Fucking liars.
It's clean.
Try to make it sound like it's not going to build up in your fuel injectors.
Yeah.
Of course, they don't say that on the commercial. Of
No,
course
they
don't.
used to. And they got in trouble for that.
Because it does. It's just one of those things. It gets gunk.
Especially if you let your tank get low, and I did. So more and more I think about it, it makes sense that that's what it is. And it's getting a little bit better each time, it seems like.
The number of dumb things that Trump said today, overnight. So I was up until midnight. Our bipartisan report comes on every few minutes.
Yeah.
I have to look at it.
I know the feeling.
And you're going like, geez, what did they come up? What are they going to come up with next?
I don't know how Huckabee Sanders can get out there and keep going on
She's
this shit.
well. I'm surprised she hasn't been fired yet. I'm not fired because they love her. I mean, she's going to get indicted for at it. You can't say lies when you're in that position. You can't.
No.
You're not supposed to. And you can't say things like, "Well, we're going to have the Democrats arrested." You can't say that. I don't give a fuck who you are. If you're in that position, you can't do it.
Nope, it's just like the Hatch Act and fucking, whatchamacallit, violating that. And they don't understand that. They think the rules, once again, just like the Bush-Cheney thing, they think the rules don't apply to them.
Because there will be adults in the room.
Yeah, they're the adults in the room.
Fucking Trump's the second oldest president we've ever had.
Yep. And
actually-
the second most senile.
Reagan was the oldest and by far the oldest. Well, no, because a few actually, Eisenhower was the oldest president before Reagan. He left office a year after he turned 70. And he said he was glad to end his presidency. He really liked being president. He enjoyed his time, but he was glad it was over because he was too old to be
Too old for
president.
it, yeah. Well, that's because he actually did presidential shit.
Well, yeah.
He didn't go out and golf and fucking.
Well, that's the
This
other
is
thing.
5 days in a
He
row.
said all the horrible things about Obama going and having a golf, taking a day off.
Yep.
And yet, he's taken more days off than fucking all those guys have. He's the worst